For decades, the world of Bleach has operated on a specific cosmic premise. Shinigami are the noble guardians of the afterlife, maintaining balance. Hollows and Quincy's are disruptions to that balance, who must be eliminated. That moral certainty collapses during the 1,000-year blood war. Yhwach launches an assault so overwhelming that it threatens the entire hierarchy of the universe. This destruction is powered by the Almighty. Yhwach simultaneously observes every possible future branching out in front of him, tracking them like grains of sand. He doesn't just watch, he plucks events from one timeline and forces them to manifest, overwriting reality at will. His ultimate objective is the total erasure of the boundaries separating the realms of existence, a goal that forces us to question why those boundaries were even created. An anime original flashback depicts an ancient meeting held between Yhwach and the Shinigami leader Ichigo 1,000 years ago. To strip Yhwach of his powers during their confrontation, Ichigo wields a sentient, severed left hand. This severed limb belongs to the Shinigami's own supreme deity, the Soul King. To understand why the heroes are utilizing their own god's body parts as weapons, we have to uncover a million-year-old secret classified as the original sin. 1,000,000 years ago, the human world, Soul Society, and Hueco Mundo were unified as a single sphere. In this old world, death didn't exist. Existence was eternal stasis. But this broke when hollows manifested. Dark, jagged anomalies multiplied across the sphere, preying on inhabitants. Rio, the Soul King, manifested to protect the inhabitants, using his power to eradicate the hollows. While Rio acted as a protector, the ancestors of the 5 Shinigami noble families grew paranoid. They feared his absolute power and the way he disrupted their concept of a stable universe. This terror of an uncontrollable power led the Shinigami to an act of betrayal that permanently destroyed the unified universe. The Shinigami butchered the unresisting Soul King, severing his arms, legs, and organs before they sealed his husk inside a crystal prison. Following the mutilation, the severed organs and limbs gained independent sentience and scattered across the realms. The Shinigami used the half-dead corpse as a linchpin, forcefully shattering the single universe into 3 separate realms. By forcing these worlds apart, the Shinigami artificially invented the cycle of life, death, and reincarnation. The Shinigami engineered this reality of suffering because of the Buddhist belief that hardship and imperfection are necessary for humanity to achieve enlightenment. Yhwach is the direct son of the mutilated Soul King. His invasion is a mission to end his father's 1,000,000-year humiliation at the hands of the noble families. He intends to destroy the linchpin and collapse the 3 artificial realms back into their original, deathless state. To Yhwach, the Shinigami are not noble heroes, but hypocritical tyrants defending a bloody, foundational lie. The conflict pits Yhwach's offer of a perfect paradise against the Shinigami's defense of a mortal world. However, characters like Aizen argue that in a world without the fear of death, humanity loses the driving force necessary for progress. They defend a world built on a horrific crime because the fear of inevitable death is the only mechanism forcing humanity to find courage.